Hey guys, today's tip is on improving consistency. Now, before we begin, I want to say that this topic can be very in-depth and very long, so I wrote a blog to go along with this, just to provide you a little bit more information. It's actually a lot of information, so bear with me, but I do hope you read it. It just talks about target panic and how to overcome that or how to prevent getting it, because it is a very real phenomenon in shooting. But basically, improving consistency, at least in this tip, we all know about the physical consistencies that we have to maintain in shooting before every shot. Namely, your grip, your anchor points, those are all the physical consistencies that everybody hounds you on. And while that is true, you need to have them for every shot, what people don't talk about is the psychological side to it, and that's where target panic develops. So what I propose is just coming up with a sequence of whether they could be thoughts or actions. Mine is a combination of both, because what you believe does affect your actions, and they have to be congruent. If your subconscious is telling you that you're a really bad shot, you will never be consistent in your shooting. Sure, you might get some lucky shots and hit the X a few times, but you're never going to be consistent. Your thoughts have to match your desired outcome. So just an example, since I'm already at 1 minute and 30 seconds, just an example of mine. I move my feet, I roll out my shoulders while breathing, I take deep breaths, I stare at my target, I tell myself I'm good enough and I can do it, and then I draw back and I fire. I block everything else out because I'm focusing on those things. Your brain can only think about one thing at a time, and with that thought, if you're thinking about when to pull your trigger, when to release, you are not thinking about aiming. Your brain can't focus on two things at once. So focus on your target. Don't focus on your pin, focus on your mark. And that's it. Let everything else go. You can come up with your own pre-shot sequence or psychological warm-up, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to demonstrate mine, read the blog, and tell me. I should probably add that this is in my basement. You can see the target back there. This is about 18 yards. I have midterms today, so I don't have time to go to the range, and I don't have my awesome camera woman here with me. So it's my basement, my very fancy half-framed basement, and Sarge. So here we go. Shake out my feet, roll my shoulders, stare at the target, tell myself I can do it. I breathe. Let's go see that. Sarge, come on. Let's go. Or not. Okay. You know what? I think that's pretty good. Let's check that one out. Here we go again. 2 arrows in the X. Again, I repeat the same steps. Shake out my feet, roll my shoulders, breathe, tell myself I can do it. That's 3. Here we go. Sarge, you gonna come with? 3 all together.